Lyle Schaller, a well-known author and speaker, tells of how difficult it was for the church to embrace the telephone when it became widely available. One wonders how long it took the church to adopt the printing press in the middle of the 15th century. If we're to succeed in the Great Commission, the church must look at available technology and how it can be used creatively for the cause of Christ. And it goes more beyond just streaming our services like we're doing right now. Each and every one of us, I would guess that there's none of us in here right now, other than maybe some of the children, that don't have a cell phone. And every one of these cell phones has got a browser on it, an email. So it goes beyond the church as a group. It takes each and every one of us individually. Why is it important for the church to have an internet presence? And here were some things that I was a little bit surprised with. YouTube. So it was just as easy as what is being done here right now, even though we couldn't all meet together like we are right now. We still stream the live services on YouTube, and for those who follow our channel, we're doing this very minute. Also, we were able through Zoom to encourage, a little bit surprised with. Remember during the pandemic when we didn't hardly miss a lecture done here right now, even though we couldn't all meet together like we are right now. We're doing this. We start the streaming when we're just we were doing things like that. The target already 18 to 18 in that range. Communicate with families and young adults is natural. Number two, a website will be the first impression for many people. Most people under 40 grew up with technology and automatically go to the internet for information. To communicate with families and young adults is not Yellow Pages are. Every time they deliver them to the house, I'd chuck them in the recycle bin. Informal surveys have shown that many young graduates don't have the Yellow Pages in their homes. Some don't even remember or had used them in the past. Most teenagers don't look for the theater listings in their new city, research both where to live and where to worship over the internet. They'll often make their first cut shopping list before the websites for attending service. This seems to be right on track. When these people go to the internet with spiritual questions, this shocked me. Who will be providing the answers? What will they be taught? I want to throw this out there to see if anybody's got any idea. Consider this: the most widely visited religious site is not theologically evangelical. It is. They've got more visitors to their site. They look for information on this site with reading Scripture. Whether you like it or not, this seems to be right on track. When these people go to the internet with spiritual questions, this shocked me. Who will be providing the answers? What will they be taught? I want to throw this out there to see if anybody's got any idea. Consider this: the most widely visited, the video has been viewed. Sometimes people interested in changing congregations view services, and seekers have been made aware of our church, and they're looking for more information through our streaming service. So what does all this mean? First, a very loud warning. Be careful. Technology can waste the quality time that you have with your family, your friends, and the very ones that Jesus has called to witness to. called us to witness to. When doing searches, things often come up at the top of the list that have absolutely nothing to do with what you're searching for. Helen and I were going to start an online business a number of years ago. We're going to be selling juicers, fruit and vegetable juicers. And we got to looking around, and we hooked in with some manufacturers, and they opened an account for us, and we were going to be doing it. Now, we didn't order a bunch of stock and bring it in, and in hopes that we were going to be able to sell it. We wanted to make sure we could sell before we were going to be ordering anything. So we put the site up. It was looking pretty good, and we weren't getting much traffic. So there was a coach, and the coach was a program that you ran against your website, and it would say, okay, you need to go in and adjust your keywords